All right, tech-savvy folks, hold on to your databases because today's tech news is all about MongoDB, and it's quite the roller coaster. So let's dive right in. MongoDB, the popular document database software company blatantly making waves, is currently facing some heavy scrutiny and legal challenges. Not one but two class action lawsuits were announced today, and let's just say things are far from smooth. First up, you have Hagens Berman filing a securities class action lawsuit against MongoDB Inc. They're urging investors who experienced massive losses to step forward. Why? Because MongoDB's ship has hit some rough waters financially speaking. Imagine thinking you're on the Titanic heading to New York and suddenly discovering the iceberg right after the champagne pops. Here's the rundown. MongoDB initially seemed optimistic about FY 2025 revenue projections due to restructuring their sales incentives and reducing pressure on upfront customer commitments. However, in March, they did a complete 180 and lowered their full-year guidance. The officials pointed fingers at their revised Salesforce compensation model, which apparently sent upfront customer commitments crashing faster than we could say no sequel. The result? Revenue from those lucrative multi-year licensing deals also took a nosedive. Investors weren't exactly thrilled, and MongoDB's stock price reflected that immediate disappointment. Fast forward to May, and MongoDB again downsized their FY 2025 outlook. This time around, the lamentations were about macroeconomic factors impacting the adoption of their MongoDB Atlas product. Combined with the previous restructuring shakeup, this took another chunk out of their stock valuation, estimated to have shrunk stakeholder value by an eye-watering $7.5 billion. Investors weren't having it and are now going all Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on MongoDB. The folks at Hagens Berman are looking into claims that the company's top brass possibly downplayed recognized risks stemming from their sales incentive makeover and global economic uncertainties. The main beef here is that investors claimed MongoDB's executives hooked them up with rose-colored glasses and a dangerously optimistic revenue forecast, knowing things might not be so rosy. Meanwhile, another legal player has entered the chat. Bernstein Liebhard LLP also took this opportunity to throw their hat in the litigation ring. Reminding investors about the lawsuit's deadline, they further emphasize alleged false reassurances concerning revenue outlooks and growth expectations. This lawsuit also covers purchases made within the familiar but evidently turbulent August 31, 2023 to May 30, 2024 timeframe. The key dates here are critical for anyone considering action. Both lawsuits allow representation on a contingency fee basis, meaning shareholders will pay no out-of-pocket fees or expenses. Phew. Now, looking ahead, MongoDB's Q2 earnings are also under the microscope. Wall Street estimates that's 48.4% down year over year to 48 earnings per share. Revenue projections show a silver lining, with a 9.2% increase year on year to $462.92 million. Interestingly, analysts predict notable growth for MongoDB Atlas subscriptions, projecting them to reach $393 million, a notable 23.8% year-over-year increase. Yet, paradoxically, revenue services and other subscription areas are expected to reduce. That's the MongoDB status report, an epic tale of investors versus management filled with thrilling ups and stormy downs. Keep your eyes on this saga. It seems like it's far from its final chapter. Stay tuned for more updates and keep diving deep into all things tech. Thanks for watching to the end. Remember, this is just one story from our full daily show, which includes all the other news and an analysis of the day's tech market activity. If you found this video interesting or insightful, then please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support is greatly appreciated. Catch you later.